Today started with the sound of rain falling over the garden, one of my favorite sounds. Everything looks a little fresher after a storm. The plants are glowing and the whole backyard feels peaceful. As the rain stopped and the evening arrived, I wanted to take a little walk around the garden and enjoy these quiet moments. Hey guys, welcome to another video here in Gardening Little by Little. Today we're going to take a stroll in the evening where the sun has gone down. We got some rain and we got some wind and some thunderstorm, and now it's like so beautiful out here. It's so beautiful in blue skies, a little cloudy, but perfect time to come and do a garden tour of the plants and show you what has been looking so good with the transplanting that we did. The hydrangeas have done with their blooming season. As you can see, they look a little toasty. Look at my little fella over there. Oh, he's so cute. So the hydrangeas, it's so sad to see them look like this, but their peak season has been done. The colors are fading and looking, like they need deadheading. So that's what I need to do in one of my cleaning videos. I need to come and deadhead them. They could get new energy to maybe throw more blooms here in fall. This is the chamomile. As you can see, the rain has pushed it down. And this is the new plants that we transplanted in my last video, as this is the stone crop, and they're doing good. As you can see, some hostas got shot. All I have to do is cut it back or just let it be and let it die back, and eventually those foliage are going to turn into mulch. But it's not dead, it's just got in shock. It will bounce back in no time soon. Maybe some sunburn too. But yeah. And here's another little gardening friend. Enjoying the evening. My tortoise Roxy loves spending time outside in her garden space, exploring and enjoying the cooler air after the rain. Of course, I can't take a garden walk without my helpers joining me. They always want to be part of whatever is happening outside. She gonna follow them? Oh, my puppies love walking around in the garden with me. My little companions, along with Roxy. It's so beautiful outside, you guys. It's been so hot, 96 degrees, maybe 99. And the humidity is high in the afternoon. So in the evenings, it's just perfect to come out, check the garden, take Roxy out for a walk, and just see how everything is doing. The Chinese lantern, it's full of blooms. You know, a lot of new buds forming up too. But since we had the storm and winds, really high, strong winds that will just turn everything upside down, it kind of like slanted the tree here a little. So I gotta come and stake, and then some twine and stake it back. The microphylla hydrangea, I miss May when it had its blooms brighten up and peaked. So beautiful. It gave me purple blooms, blue blooms, and some hot and light pink blooms. We made so many bouquets. We probably didn't took pictures of them. But these ones are more in the shade right now from the Chinese lantern tree that is protecting it from the sun. It's actually blooming and looking so pretty, and the blooms are looking better than ones that are exposed more to the sun here. But look at these blooms. These blooms are beautiful. So I gotta come here and cut back the branches from my Edgeworthia. It's so sad that it gave up on me. I think it has to do a lot with the digging when they were putting the gutters. They probably cut back the roots or something. So I gotta just come back here and cut the old branches. And thankfully, one of them is coming up for me. I'm so happy that they actually left me with one plant that I could actually grow here in Florida. My hellebores. Even the old blooms look pretty nice. And this plant did so well for me here. This one. Let me show you the names because I don't know the name. These plants are doing good. We have a wavy hosta, hellebore, illumination, Daphne. I eventually want to put the Daphne in the ground, see if she gets bigger, and hopefully she does here really good here in Zone 9B. I mean, so far she's been doing amazing. She bloomed for me in spring. She looks happy. Um, yeah, I just need to put her in the ground. This is the amaryllis. It looks like some foliage, is dying back, but some foliage is standing strong. So hopefully she takes off. I have this Japanese maple for many, many years, and I'm just so happy that it's doing so well here in Florida. So in this garden tour, I want to show you this beautiful plant over here. I think it's a ginger croscomia. If I'm mistaken, I'll write it down. But oh my gosh, she's finally blooming and looking beautiful. And this plant gets so tall and big. Like at the end of the season, it might get as tall as the wall here. She is gorgeous. We also have some ginger growing in these pots. Look at the ginger leaves. They look cute. This is a cypress bonsai plant that we potted in here, and they do very well sitting in water. So this container does not have any drainage holes, so the plant is just thriving in this little pond of water, getting so big and tall. Look at that. But soon it's gonna get cut off halfway, because the point of this is to make that trunk nice and thick, so it could actually look like an old little tree on a bonsai pot. Just like my hydrangea here. It's sitting in water because it doesn't have any soil. The only soil it has is the little bonsai soil rocks that you see here. So for a minute it was not getting enough water, but now it's pushing back new growth. But this is a bonsai pot of a little hydrangea. I just love little bonsais. They're so cute. As you can see here, a hibiscus on a little bonsai pot, and you can see my little hidden treasures inside the garden here. That's my little tree man reading a book, and my little rabbit here meditating. This is a ginkgo on this little tiny blue pot here, and then a ficus plant. So yeah, we try to do some bonsai potting and planting and stuff, but they do take a lot of work, you guys. They do take a lot of work. Ooh. This is a little mouse hosta. I need to come here and divide it, because I could see two little divisions here, but oh my goodness, I love little mighty hostas. They're so cute and tiny and adorable. I had one that was a different color foliage, but it died back and made it over the winter. So I'm just so sad that I lost it. But hopefully soon I could find new little mighty hostas in one of those interesting nurseries. Soon I will go visit. Look at these koi. They're happy to see me. Not just kidding. They want some snacks. This is duckweed, and it's nice to have duckweed in your pond. They could eat that as well. Oh, such a cute fishies. My Fatsia japonica is doing so well. The new growth, the old growth on the bottom. And it looks like the plants here are taking off, except the geraniums. Some of them did die back to the ground. One of them is still hanging up for its life. And then that one is actually taking off, as you can see the little foliage here. So that makes me happy. I mean, you can win them all. But these ones, the tricolor ones, are doing good. They're growing. They're looking bigger. The hostas are doing good. Lined up of ajuga. Oh, I can't wait for that one to fill up. But let me show you the beautiful Musa Nono pink banana. Isn't she gorgeous? So as you can see, the burnt foliage, we had her over there with the blue pothos, and she did not like that spot. I guess she was getting too hot, maybe from the morning sun. I don't know, but she's here. We moved her, and look at all this new foliage. Not a single burnt. So I left this here so you could see how burnt she got. And this is all new foliage. So she loves this spot, just like the avocado plant here. They love this spot for some reason. And they get water from the irrigation here. So, I mean, they're doing great. And it has given us some new pups. So we really got to come here and divide them soon and share them with family and friends. But she's pretty. And then the Chinese viburnum here. I learned that in spring, I have to come and cut her back just like the hydrangeas. Just cut them back. I know it hurts to cut them back, but if we cut them back, new branches will form, and then it will eliminate this problem, empty branches here. So yeah, it's best to just cut them back and have them regrow as soon as you see that there's life in it. But these are all new branches here, so yeah. And then look at this beautiful ajuga. I love this ajuga. Just keeps it nice and moist and live mulch where you don't have to worry about water. So I actually need to come and put some ground covers on this one so it could keep the soil moist and not let it dry out, just like this one. Or I could come and put mulch. So you see mulch and ajuga. Which one will you prefer? And then the hosta. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful tea olive tree or shrub. I love this one so much. Even though there's nothing showing, no blooms at the moment, but earlier spring, late fall, it's a beautiful plant to have. Let's take a little walk around and see how everything is doing. Some plants really seem to love the rain and always enjoy seeing the small changes happening day by day in the garden. Hey, moving on to the bed here. As I am showing you guys the garden, I'm also keeping an eye on Roxy the tortoise because I'm afraid she's gonna like go underneath the fences and just escape and not see her. So it makes me worry when I don't see her on my eyesight. So here's the yucca cassava tree. As you can see, one of the branches fell off with this windstorm that we had a few days ago. But I just gotta come here and tie it up with the twine and it'll be like nothing happened. But I haven't gone out here too. So I'm just showing you the garden as it is at the moment. Since it's so beautiful out here and the dogs want to be out and Roxy wants to be out. I just love how this area turned out. As you can see, the black-eyed Susan is very top-heavy that just flopped to one side. Just taking memories of how the garden looks at the moment. because I know it's gonna take off. It's gonna change as the weeks and months go by. That is a hyacinth bean. It made it all the way to the top now. Hopefully it blooms for us here, like the mama over here. She's blooming over there, looking so pretty. Yesterday evening I saw a hummingbird on it. I had a little clip of the hummingbird flying up to that tree, so I could post it here. Hi, brother. Hi, brother. Hi, Indoor. That bloom is so weird how it's just got a few petals on the side and then missing another petals on the other side. That's funny, but I really like having this Rudbeckia maxima plant. It gets really tall. It's his first season here, so it might not get that tall, who knows, but it'll be nice if it does. Look at this beautiful, oh my goodness, look at this beautiful zinnia. My crepe myrtle, she has baby pink blooms. She will get baby pink blooms later in the summer, and I cannot wait to see it. Look at this rosemary. Looks like it needs a little trimming. I would like to trim them like a topiary ball. I think they will look cute. Look at the new growth of the bougainvillea that we planted here a few weeks or maybe a month ago now. It has grown so much. It has shot so many new growth here. So, oh my goodness, you guys, I cannot wait to see these purple blooms. Just look so beautiful. It will be beautiful colors with the yellows here. Look at this blueberry plant, how big she has gotten. And then we have some grapes here. Hopefully they're doing good, so that way we could really try them and not have any bugs or birds eating them. Roxy just goes in circles all around the garden. I feel now that she knows her way around the garden. A quick story. A few days ago, I took Roxy out, got distracted with my girls, and forgot that I had Roxy outside. And after a little while, maybe 40 minutes of something telling me that, you know, I gotta go check on Roxy, I totally forgot I have Roxy outside after a while of going inside the house. So I jumped off my couch and I came out to look for Roxy. Oh, I was so scared. I was worried she was gone, but she was actually just roaming around the garden on her own. She's over there inside the rosemary bush, coming out on the other side. Oh my goodness, look at my sunflower and the coleus and the vitex and this sunflower, all done for the season. But what I've learned about my other sunflower that is on my video is just to let them sit here and just dry out and just collect those seeds at the end of the look at this aster bush. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy she made it over the winter. And another coleus. Guys, having salvia in your garden is the best thing you could do. Attracts a lot of pollinators, and it's just beautiful, beautiful plant to have in the garden. I see bumblebees over there by the hydrangea. So pretty. And keep an eye on Roxy. But look at this hyacinth bean. Doesn't she look gorgeous? Look at the stevia we planted in the last video. Isn't she pretty? And she's liking her new home here. And this is the blanket flower, begonia, and then the heliotrope. I really hope she gets big and beautiful. I heard she smells really good too. Oh, there's Roxy. As you can see, my lavender here, one of them made it. Lavender. This is the only one I feel like she made it. The other one died. And then my rosemaries, they did made it as well. They look so happy that in 2 years, she's gonna look like that. Maybe sooner. My quick fire hydrangea or my strawberry vanilla hydrangea. I still don't know what kind of hydrangea is this, but I cannot wait to see. And this is the lavender that did not made it. Yeah, I don't know if it was not enough water or too much sun, or it's, I don't know, but maybe I could replace it one day. Look at this rosemary. This is 1 year of being planted in here. As you can see, I have 2 years, 1 year, and a few months. All right, this is my passion fruit. And look at her. She has gotten so big. She was over the fence, so I just had to get her from the fence and just try to creep her over. Like, hey, don't do that. So she has gotten big. At first, when I planted her, she was in shock, but then her roots took off and now she's happy. And I also have here a Thumbregina vine, so I have 2 vines in this trellis. See how they do. Every time they see a bug, they like to lay on it. Alright, you guys, so here is my Decandra Silver Falls vine, and she has made it a long way down that she's touching my hosta, and it's doing so well with the 3 begonias that I put in there with her. And if I would have planted one here and one on the other side, it would have been a full jellyfish planter that I was going for, but I only had 2 that were good. So here she is, and she's looking gorgeous. Next year, I do want to attempt to put it down here, so that way it could like fall in the middle, and then just have beautiful annuals that would just drape the whole pot, and you won't even see the pot. You only see the annuals and then the Decandra Silver Falls going down. Wouldn't that be a good idea? So here is a caladium, and I planted this off camera, and she is called Moonlight Caladium. And my husband saw her in the clearance aisle and decided to bring her home. And she is so happy here in the shade garden, protected by the banana trees here. She's gorgeous, and she brightens up in the evening just like my alumni hydrangea that you'll see soon. And the shrimp plants are doing so well. And I just love having the banana plants here because they just provide a good privacy wall from the neighbors. As you can see, I'm standing right here in front of my door from the patio screen, and this is all I see when I step out in my backyard. Ain't that pretty? You could see my pomegranate tree, the banana plants, a little hidden shade garden there, and Roxy's little home. And I know the border looks off like that, but there's cement down here, so I couldn't stake it down to this area, so I had to push it forward because of the cement. But it doesn't really bother me. You just gotta keep the weeds from germinating because they grow fast here. I love having these bananas here. Good shade and good privacy wall. This is a forest pansy redbud, and I found it in my local nursery. It's like I couldn't walk away from this because it is one of the trees I've been looking forward to. I ordered one from fastgrowingtrees.com or mrmaples.com, and that tree was very small that it actually died on me. So when I saw this in the nursery, I was like, oh, I need to take that with me because it's already grown, good size. When she told me this tree, forest pansy redbud tree, was $35, I just couldn't walk away from that. This tree was expensive online. I paid like $50 for a 12-inch 12-inch stick that did not made it after the spring. So this one is already mature. It's almost 5 feet tall, and she is gorgeous, and she has fallen so much from the windstorms that we've been having. And she has not lost a branch. She is gorgeous, y'all. So this is a forest pansy redbud tree. Unfortunately, it does not do good in hot, full sun. So I really don't know where to put this guy. My intention was to put it right here where the shade is, but that will get full strong sun in the afternoon, and well, the leaves are gonna turn more into greenish than purplish that I want it to be. So I think I'm just gonna put it in a pot and put it in my shade location and just dress her up with beautiful annuals or perennials on the bottom. Yeah.
but I would love to put her right here in the middle where she could just shine and look gorgeous, but she's just, I don't think she's gonna thrive there, so oh, it breaks my heart. But here she is, Forest Pansy Redbud. All right, so right here I want to show off this plant here, but right here I have a sorrel starters that I grew from seed. They were given to me by my sister-in-law. Ira, this is for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the seeds that you sent me. They made it. I planted 6 seedlings, 2 on each pot here. 5 out of 6 made it. So that's a really good ratio. And I'm so happy they made it. This is a sorrel hibiscus. And I could put a picture of how it's gonna look in the future, but it already passed the true leaves. This is the seedling leaves, and this is the true leaves, and it's already surpassing that to, you know, big girl leaves, and it makes me so happy. I planted it in June 6th, and I wrote little notes to them so I could read them to them as they were growing. I know it's so weird, but you just gotta believe, and they believed in me, so here they are. And I wrote on this one, see you soon. I wrote on this one, you better grow. It's so funny. And I wrote on this one, give me some blooms. I know, you guys, I like being funny, so I update on the dragon fruit here. It's still hanging on. I mean, it's getting a little bleachy, maybe too much sun, but if it made it by the house on its own without any help going up, I think it should be good. I just gotta give it a minute. You know, it's a test of patience. But I know that this plant will take off and just do very well. We just gotta wait and see how it does. I do gotta come in here and I gotta take this off so that way the energy could just stay with this one from the roots, and hopefully she'll take off. But look at my giant beanstalk over here, you guys. My giant beanstalk. She is huge. She's almost 8 feet tall. She is gorgeous. And that's her blooms right there. Cannot wait for her to open up. She is a Helianthus sunflower. They seeded themselves here from last year's flower that I had here, so I did not plant them there. They just decided to come out on their own. And I had a few here too, got mowed because the weeds were just taking over, so we just decided to mow this area and just leave those, and they took off, which it makes me very, very happy they did. And look at this area. This is my corner shrub area. It looks so pretty. The yellow, the blue, and the purple, and the green. Yes. I decided to just have tall shrubs and trees because I tried to put a perennial garden here and the weeds were just taking over it, and I just couldn't keep up with the weeds here in Florida. They were just growing like crazy, and I just couldn't keep up with them. And the bugs, I couldn't keep up with the bugs. Took everything out, started from scratch, and decided to just keep big plants that will be easy to mow around and be easy to weed whack around, because I couldn't have small perennials. And this is the reason why I put raised beds, because it's so much easier to maintain and take care of than dealing with pesky weeds. I love this area, this corner. Okay, look how this hydrangea just brightens up the evening over here. So as you can see, it's getting darker. The moon is right there. It's later in the evening, and this hydrangea, it's a beautiful, beautiful flower here, dressed with a juga around it, which is doing so good. My goodness, doesn't skip a beat. These are azaleas. They do bloom in spring, so they're done blooming for the season. Look at this beautiful crepe myrtle. Those colors are so vibrant. And over here, I'll show you a little clip of the beautiful swallowtail I saw today on her. She was gorgeous, but that was in like harsh afternoon. So I only come here in the afternoons for a little bit because it gets really, really scorching hot. So I saw her and I had to film her. And then these are plants that I'm gonna plant in the front. And then this wild tomato seeded itself here, and we're just letting it go crazy. But soon we're planning remove it because we need to come and cut these shrubs down. These are the wax leaf privets, and they are crazy growers. And this is the one that you saw me cutting in my last video. We need to really get a chainsaw here and cut it back. This beautiful rudbeckia seated itself here, which is so weird. And I don't know how she did that. But I just left her because she is gorgeous and she's beautiful. And yes, as you can see, I let things go when they just want to bloom where they're thriving. So I just decided to just let them be. Even though I cannot go in there and mow the grass, but beautiful rudbeckia, tomatoes. And this one is doing so good too here. The guava, it's loving its spot. I love it. I gotta get a nice pot where I could put it, or I could put it in the ground. Let me know in the comments if you want me to put it in the ground or I should put it in a pot. This one I thought was dying, but I gave it a good drench of fertilizer and she just bounced back, which makes me very happy because I didn't want to lose my Super Tina Vista bubblegum because she's gorgeous. And then the yellow rose just goes in and out of bloomings. And sometimes I feel like they are competing with each other. Oh my goodness, I feel like the mosquitoes are coming out. And okay, I'm gonna show you this balloon. She is finally opening up, and hopefully in my next garden tour you could see her wide open, but right now she is opening up my dahlia, my mystery dahlia, because I didn't know what color or name she is. And then my tropical milkweed going very wild. And this is my pomegranate tree. Look how big it has gotten so far. Okay, well hopefully by the end of July we'll see how big it has gotten. And then beautiful flowers. Hopefully they stay. But look at the skies. So big. There's one at the very tippy top. Can you hear the cicadas? This is the area the sunset sets right here. But this is the area where it's the afternoon and it's scorching, scorching hot. and then the sun turns this way and it goes down. All right, this is a cocktail lime that I planted in one of my videos in the ground, but it was not doing well. I feel like the weeds and my dog peeing on it was trying to kill this plant, so decided to put it back in the pot, and since then with good fertilizer and soil it has bounced back and is giving us some beautiful blooms, and I could see the little limes forming. So that's amazing. That makes me very, very happy. This is a bay leaf I need to put in a ground or in a container. And this is actually a pineapple lily. And usually she's purple, but because it's probably on the sun, she is turning yellow. But look at these bananas. I love having these bananas here, you guys. I feel like it gives shade to the patio. And I also feel like it gives us privacy from the neighbors.
As the day comes to an end, I love standing here and watching the garden settle down. Gardening is made of these little moments: the rain, the new growth, the quiet evenings, and all the small things we notice when we slow down.
Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As it's getting dark, the mosquitoes are coming out and it's time for me to stop right here. I hope you like my evening garden tour walk. I felt like it was a very good timing to come here. Before the walk, it was just raining and looking so beautiful. The sun will be in and out during the rain. It was so pretty. So I tried to capture as much as I could. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Late summer stroll here in the garden. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next one.